Hello and welcome back to Wandering Nobles. Last time we lost a bunch of land, but not really due to any fault of our own. We tried our best, right? But there was a foreign force of about 10,000 troops. We're sitting here with about 2,000 if we're lucky, and our liege is doing absolutely nothing for us. Our liege is truly awful right now. Now, is it our liege's fault that they are awful? Well, not really. I mean, there's not really a lot they can do. They just keep having wars declared upon them, and they have to keep dealing with them. I mean, if I was playing this liege, 100% the war to stop somebody else being in charge would 100% be my first thing to do. I wouldn't be worrying about a little war for a duchy that my vassal had just conquered. I would be like, whatever, they can get it back later. They're also in this war over here, which they should honestly just get out of. I think our liege should focus on the main war that they're in, get out of this, and it'll make things a lot easier for them. However, they have less troops than the person who they need to get out of the war with, which in of itself is a little bit of a problem, because if they have less troops, then how are they ever going to get out of this war? And yeah, it's horrible. So how do we get out of Persia? How do we escape the Persian Empire? Well, I've been looking at some options. First and foremost, we should look into the possibility of a disillusioned faction. If we can make this happen, we can get rid of the Persian Empire. Now, this would make the map look like that, which is obviously not much better, except for the fact that we would be independent. Now, immediately worrying because we're next to the Abbasids. However, it'd allow us some good opportunities to potentially expand into some nearby nations, which would potentially be good for us. So that's one way out of Persia. Another way is we just assume that Persia is going to keep collapsing in its current state, and we look for land which is outside of the collapse, right? So something like Derbent here. This might be okay. This one I've been looking at because they have no troops. They're currently in a holy war against these guys, but that's nothing, right? Like this is almost all taking war score. I mean, there's one battle in taking war score. Right, that doesn't matter. They're in a war against the Musa'afarids here, down this way. But, I mean, that's a war that's just started and we're stronger than they are, so potentially we're fine. Just to, although I'm worried that they have an allied military strength that has 4,000 in it. I'll have to check their allies. But, in theory, we're stronger than them, so we could just bully them off this land and take it for ourselves. Then maybe we reverse and we attack these guys up here and we keep expanding northwards. Now, that does mean that we're in danger of Elkid attacking, which would then be a problem, but again, if we lose this land, we lose this land. Also wondering if we want to be thinking about... They're at war with the Byzantines? Oh dear. I was wondering if we want to be thinking about attacking these guys up here, because I think if we can get up here... Actually, can I attack them now? I can. So I could, in theory, attack these guys. So just keep moving our way up. So attack, 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 or like move our way into this area. Then I'm against these guys. Maybe there's something I can do up here. I don't know. It's like, it's not easy to find a way out. We do have a lot of wars we could declare. We could see maybe if there's someone over. These guys are stronger though. They just have more troops. See, we have to find somewhere that's weaker than us that we can absorb into our nation in order to earn more money, and get a few more levies. But we're really just in a tough situation for finding a way out. We need another... Ideally, what we need is for these guys to collapse. If these guys collapse, then we're fantastic. They've already partially collapsed because their father died, this guy, which meant that the land split in two, so there's two different Elkids now. Well, there was Elkid and then Mordvinia, which I think was also Elkid. So, I mean, that's good, but if they collapse, then we have an obvious way north into that territory, which isn't great territory, but is out of the Persian Empire. We could also look at someone like Guscan, which might work for us. Now, currently they're allied to a very powerful ally, right? The person who has declared a war upon our liege. But that person is busy, right? They've got the opposite problem of our liege. Because that person is busy, what we could potentially do is we could walk in here and siege. They only have 1,000 troops against us. They only have one province. Potentially we can expand in here. And the benefit of doing that is that takes 1,000 troops away from our liege's war. which means that actually we end up in a better situation for our liege, because then it's then they'd have a lead in troops. So we could potentially go that route, and then maybe that would help us. Maybe? I don't know. I kind of like that idea, though, of attacking these guys. I mean, expanding into Derbent is okay as well, but long term, I just think that the Byzantines will just declare a war for the duchy, and then we'll lose that as well. So maybe I'll declare on this one. I mean, in theory, all the land surrounding it is the Persian Empire, so nobody should be declaring an external war for it. At which point, we're talking at like 2,500 troop level as our max kind of threat for it. So yeah, maybe I attack these guys. Let's just go for it. I can't declare a war because my liege is already fighting them. Alright, well, plan B then. Over here, I could do a conquer, but I don't have enough prestige. I could do a holy war. What's your religion? The religion is Imamist. Imamist is not a religion that's got very many followers currently. Wonderful. Right, I'm going to declare a holy war for your county. Yeah. Right. Then, what we're going to do is we're going to raise our troops over here. I think these are the people who are hostile to us because they've also declared a war on these guys. And then we're going to go. Now, I'm assuming that if I try and walk there, I'm going to take attrition. Yeah. Oh, actually, one thing before we fully go, I just noticed here, we're low on men. There we go. Let's search for highest prowess. You'll do matrilineal marriage. Boom. Wait for that to go through. Wonderful. Can I not raise him? Maybe he auto... Oh, wait a second. Now I can raise him. There we go. Just wait for that guy to join our army. Perfect. Oh, we have 7 days left, apparently? Oh, yeah. There we go. So now he's in our army. So now we have another knight, which is good. So if I try and walk up here, would it let me walk through this territory? No. Okay, so I'm going to have to take the boat. So I'm going to take the... So I'm going to go out here, and then I'm going to go to Cuba. We'll see if it lets me do that. I may have to stop off in the Byzantines. We'll see. Yeah, in fact, you know what? I am going to stop in Baku here, and then we'll... yeah, hopefully this will go away. Yeah. How long have we got on it? 14 days. It takes us 9 days to get there. Perfect. These are hills. I don't really want to attack into the hills. Yeah, I want to take that siege. So these guys are going to leave, and we're just going to snipe them. So they've left, and now we just take their siege. Perfect. Now we get the defending bonus. We're going to lead, so we've got an aggressive attacker. 11 months. Doesn't matter if they win the battle. We've already won the war. War declared on liege by Strategos Theodotus. Holy war for the Okay, so holy war for what? Oh no, is this for this territory here? Yeah, okay, actually that's fine. That's fine, that's not our land. We're fine. Okay, there is some disease apparently. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. But it's not next to our capital, so, like, I'm not overly worried about it. So they do this huge fight between each other, right? This long fight. And now, actually, it looks like the 800 lost, which is even better for us. And we just get to sit here. These 200 can't beat our 2,000 troops, so we'll just win. That's our plan. Don't know why they don't just try that in all wars. Like, just win. Just, you know, be better than them. Anyway, so now we get to sit here. They just hired mercenaries. Now I'm a little worried because they'll get defensive bonus. I don't have money for mercenaries. I need to hope our army is just better. They're not coming to attack me, so honestly, if they're not willing to attack me, I'm going to assume the AI thinks that we're stronger, so I'm just going to sit here and siege. I don't need to change my plan because they're not doing anything about it. These guys just got landed over here. Cool, another adventurer getting landed. There's a ton of adventurers getting landed. Oh my god, Mongolia, what happened? I know that they've got a conqueror in charge, but yeah, they've expanded quite a bit since last time. This whole bit at the bottom is new. I I think that Amdo is a conqueror, but I think these guys might have been a conqueror at one point, which are now falling apart. Yeah, so now Mongolia is going to eat what's left of them. This isn't the Mongol invasion, by the way. This is just a conqueror who spawned in Mongolia. Yeah, that's not going to be... Well, it's going to be crazy if the Mongol invasion does trigger. Let's just put it that way. It's going to make things wild, especially if they inherit the current borders. But anyway, let's just win the war, shall we? Oh, they've decided to attack me, but unfortunately they've decided they're strong enough too late. Forced demands. Right. So we now have Derbent, and I believe that their war got invalidated or was already done. Their war must have already finished, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, because it wouldn't invalidate. Cool. That's nice. And our legitimacy just raised. So we're now over level 3. Okay. Well, we got land. That's nice. How much is this worth? Not an awful lot, but it's worth something, which is good. I'll take something. Right. And we've expanded a little bit. Let's put you onto... Wait a second. There we go. Onto that. Now, these guys are a little stronger. I would love to attack them, though. They have 700 mercenaries, which is interesting. So they're not usually that strong. Yeah, and they have no money. When these mercenaries get disbanded, we should think about attacking them and taking their land as well. Just expanding further up here. Yeah, we should definitely consider that. Son has learned Arabic through observation. We need a guardian for our son. We have a shrewd person, don't we? Nope. We have a quick person, don't we? Yep. There we go. That's fine. It's all good. Okay, so we also need a little bit of prestige to declare war, so it might be worth doing some activity at some point, but... Yeah. Just see here. This is our current capital over here, right? Which isn't our culture, by the way. What's our culture? Our culture is Alkuz, which is nowhere near here. Yeah, like, it's by default over this way. So this is land which we have no real connection to. The reason why I'm looking at this is realm capital gives you +1 to your income, right? So if we were to move our capital over here, this would be at 3.4 already. Plus we would get the multipliers on this one, which would put it basically to the same level, if not higher, than this side. Yeah. Okay. That would put it to higher. Wondering whether it's worth switching our capital over to this place over here. I don't know. The logic would be that if we get attacked by someone like the Abbasids, it wouldn't be our capital. Although they're not going to attack us directly anyway. I don't know. It is a better holding over here as well as the other benefit. It's got like more space to expand into. So it's a duchy capital, while this one is just some random holding. Like this one only has 4 and no duchy building, while this one has 4 plus duchy building. So it could be better over here. I don't know. It's something to think about. It is definitely something to think about, moving our capital over here. It's got slightly more cultural acceptance, not that really matters too much. What's the duchy like for this one? Okay, so potentially we could try and aim for that duchy. We could try and attack this guy and start expanding outwards. He's allied to this person who has no strength. So if I can get a claim on this guy, that would be good. What are you currently getting me a claim on? Oh, on this guy. Perfect, past me. That seems like a good idea. Yeah, I think I might make this my capital. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to pivot over here. Let's make this my capital. Let's aim for this duchy. Yeah. Cool. So it's now worth 3.9. The other one's worth 2.15. So this was definitely a better holding to put our capital in. We could also potentially upgrade it now. Then any upgrades that we get will then multiply the capital bonus, like blacksmiths here would then get us extra holding taxes. And it would make our station men at arms do better. It's a lot of our money though. Yeah, it's a potential option. I should keep my money for the claim, which we're going to get in 4 months, though. So let's just wait for that. Yeah. Hasn't Rabble disbanded? Is that because it's no longer my capital or something? Like maybe switching capital messed it up? I don't know. Let's see. Son has learned Iranian. I need a tax collector because I've got somebody who is actually paying me taxes. That must be over here, right? Yeah, this guy's paying me taxes. So that's cool. Love it. So now we're making money off of him. That's good. So we should get any second now a claim. There we go. Do I want a claim on the Emirate, which is the duchy title, or do I want the claim on the just this? I want a claim on the Emirate because then I will become a duke immediately. Yes. It will cost me more though. So the question is, do I want that or do I want to just buy the Emirate afterwards? Emirate is 250 base. But it will, although it's 250 base, we do get a discount, right? Slightly reduced de jure counties needed. Is it the next level I get the discount? No. Next level? I thought one of these gave you a discount, but I guess none of them do. Maybe it's just a discount on the number of de jure counties needed. If I do this, we can't declare war for another 10 months because I need to earn the money back. If I do this, we can declare war right away. I would like the war right away. We can wait to create a title. I'll just take the prestige, thank you very much, and then I can declare the war. You're allied to these guys, so that's 500 plus 43, so 600 troops in total. Yeah, I think we have more. Let's raise our troops here, and yeah, then we're good to go. Oh yeah, also our troops raise instantly, right? Because it's our capital. So that's another benefit. Otherwise you'd have to wait a second, wouldn't you? Because it's not our capital that we're raising them in. That's nice. We're attacking into mountains. It doesn't think we're going to do great. Well, it thinks we're going to have trouble because of the mountains and the defensive buildings, but I think we're going to absolutely destroy them, basically. Yeah. We captured the enemy leader. Wonderful. We did it! Right, disband. We now have Furum. Wonderful. So now we have this, which actually has a special building in it. Ooh. Okay, levy size and mountain increase. Okay, cool. Capital doesn't actually affect your number of troops, does it? No. No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. So this isn't actually that beneficial for it to have as a capital. I was just checking that I didn't make a mistake by switching over, but I think I'm okay because I think we can probably focus this one onto upgrading our troops rather than upgrading our income and have this one be income. I don't know. Given that we're only playing one generation of this character, we shouldn't worry too much about that. Anyway, it's fine. How much does it cost to create myself a little duchy? It is 250. Ah, well. There we go. And then I bet I can't declare... I have no reason to declare war on you. Yeah. 1 over my domain limit. What we do here is we pick whatever it's going to give us the least, which apparently is Derbent. I can't give away Derbent, though. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Can't give it away because it is my... Yeah, because I'm not a duke. If I was a duke, I could give it away. So we have Haran, we have the second one, we have Tolmara, and we have Tamisha. We should give away this one for now. Unless, wait a second, can I increase my... I'm already managing domain. Okay, never mind. Yeah, let's give this away to a noble of my culture. There we go. This guy's now in charge. Spawn him out of nowhere. Wonderful. You can station your men-at-arms regiment. Okay. You are gonna go... up here, I think? Yeah, you're gonna go to that one. Wonderful. Seems good to me. And now we stay at peace for a second. The reason why we're not making as much money is because we're currently reinforcing our men-at-arms. But we should earn our money back any moment now. In fact, I think that is us at full amount again. Yeah. We're just earning slightly less because this holding that we just picked up is worth less than the holding that we gave away here. But when control is maxed out, we'll be fine. My daughter said their first words. How delightful. Right, carrying on. Okay. How's your war going, Persia? You're winning slightly more due to winning more battles? Or maybe desieging something? Yeah, possibly. Is this capped out? No, it's not capped out, so it must be, yeah, it must be due to desieging. Yeah, because these are worth almost nothing, so... No, I mean, that's good. It's positive. Right. Continue chilling. We could try and get a claim on this land, I suppose. I was just thinking. The only negative of attacking this one is I'd actually be attacking this guy. So I'd need to take a lot more land off of him because you attack the person who's on the same level as you, if that makes sense. So we are directly underneath our liege. So we are attacking someone else who's directly underneath our liege, right? So we'd be attacking this guy. If we were underneath this guy, then we'd be at the same point as him, and then we'd be declaring war directly on him. However, this guy actually holds a lot of land, doesn't he? Yeah, I think this... sorry. I think I clicked on the wrong guy. I'm looking at the wrong bit. There you go. It'd be this guy. Yeah, so he actually holds a lot of land anyway, so still wouldn't be quite as easy a war as we would want it to be. Yeah. So, I guess we're not really getting a duchy unless we pay the... Well, we have to pay 250 either way. But yeah. Basically, there's not a lot we can immediately do. I guess we could declare a war against these guys and bring them into the fold, but then we have to hold this land directly as well. Yeah, I think we do actually want to be a duchy. Might be worth waiting the 10 months. Now I'm thinking about it. Because I'm going to wait till we get to 250 gold. The benefit of not waiting for 2 months is that... yeah, the benefit of not waiting the 10 months to declare the war is that we were able to attack while their armies were depleted. So I guess it could have been more difficult if we were attacking into the mountains and had like 1,000 troops. Yeah, I guess that could have made sense. Yeah, anyway, either way, there's not a lot we can do right now. We just have to wait. We know what we're waiting for. We're waiting for piles of money. But anyway. Oh, thank you. You want me to be your spy master? I'll be your spy master. That's cool. We get natural dread. That's neat. We'd be able to kill him if we wanted to. Oh, we've decided to rename back to the Seljuks, have you? Do we want to kill this guy? What happens if we kill him? His primary heir takes over. That doesn't really help us. If his primary heir was the person who declared a war on us, that would have helped, because then, if we killed him, we would have invalidated the war, but killing him right now doesn't really get us anywhere, unfortunately. We don't even get an income, though, which I think is actually a more insulting thing. We don't get an income for this, so we're just scary. That's what we get. We're just scary. Our natural dread, by the way, is now 90, so our dread will trend up towards 90, which is kind of weird, but anyway. Right, back in here. I guess that's how we escaped the Persian Empire. We escaped the Persian Empire by them renaming the empire back to the Seljuks. I mean, that's not really, like, in the spirit of things, but anyway. There's some disease down here. I'm not worried about it. Our capital's up this way. It won't get to us, probably. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we've got about another 100 gold to go. Yeah. Why am I swaying this guy? I know I'm swaying him for a good reason, but why? He's my steward. Oh, I would like him to like us. Oh, okay. And that works. That works. Discovered a secret. People are trying to kill my daughter. Oh. Well, you know. That's fine, I guess. Right. Here, whoa, any of these that I want? I guess I want the gold maintenance. That's pretty nice. And the absolute control money is kind of nice. So I guess we'll keep going down here. Yup. Keep chilling. Any dissolution factions? No, nobody's really feeling a dissolution faction, huh? Yeah. Are we feeling a dissolution faction still? I mean, the problem is that just leaves Persia sitting next to us. Yeah. Which I'm not entirely sure I want. I don't know. It's kind of awkward. We're in an awkward spot. We don't really want to be underneath the Seljuks because they're struggling, but we don't really want to be separate because we're not strong enough. Puts us in a very, very odd situation. Our neighbor just lost a war. Okay. Independence is, I think, actually even worse, because independence would just leave us independent. Like, it would leave us with this land, but we would still be surrounded by the Seljuks. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I really need them to just get their stuff together, and then we can, I don't know, think about just taking the throne. Maybe that's an easier path. I'm now like, maybe the easier path is to just go down here, grab meritocracy, claim the throne against our liege, and push ourselves in charge. Could be. We have about 3,000 troops now, by the way, which I just noticed. That's a pretty reasonable amount. That's pretty good. How's the control looking up here? It's looking okay. We're starting to get some good amounts from this one. We get 600 levies over here. You know what? Let's start raising control over here. I just realized this is going to give us a huge amount more, like, immediate bulk to our army. So, let's do that. Liege is passed in passive succession. Well, when it says that he passed it, it just means his house unity changed, right? Yeah, it just means his house unity changed. So he didn't really pass a law. His house unity just changed. I think. I can pardon you. Were you trying to kill my daughter? I pardon you. You're pardoned. Feel pardoned. You go about your day. Okay. Neighboring ruler won war. The Basilius just won a war against Croatia for the grand city of this. Wonderful. I'm going to pay you 15 for your milk tooth, at which point I'm going to sell your milk tooth for 40. I am a great wheeler-dealer in children's teeth. Right. Carry on. Hey, we're making 8 per month now. That's not bad. That's pretty reasonable, given that where we were. You know, levies here are pretty big as well. You know, I'm reasonably happy with where we are. I thought the game was unpaused while we were looking at that. Alright, well. The more you know. When we get to 250. There we go. Right, 250 means that it is time for us to... create the Duchy of Tabaristan. We are now Emir Kutai the Wolf. Fantastic. Now, the benefit of having the Duchy is that now we can have people underneath us. So, for instance, if I think that this province maybe won't be the best, I could give it away and then go and get my other one back. Which I might want to do. Yeah, I might give it away and then just take our temple holding back if I think it's going to end up better. I think it will. So, I'm going to revoke that temple holding back. So you, please, what's Vizier? Oh, it's your region in this, it's cultural region. Okay. Then over here, I'm going to give this away to a noble of the Oghuz culture. Actually, I could give this to a noble of local noble culture because it will matter for popular opinion here. Because he's the one who actually holds the holding. But there you go. So this guy just got generated out of nowhere to hold that holding. Wonderful. So now we're a little stronger than we were. And now I can declare war up here. What religion are you? You are that religion, which is nowhere else on the map. You are the ideal holy war target. I will declare a holy war for your lands. Right, let us raise some troops. And realize I do not have enough money for the boats. Ah. I want you to head here without spending any money at all for boats. I want you to go the slowest way up here that you can go. Because I have no money for boats. Right, I also don't have 2.3 for them being Obligation invalidated. My thing just signed a white peace. Hey, they just signed a white peace. Wonderful. So they're no longer in that massive war. Hey, they become strong again. Nice. My liege fixed their war issues. I'm going to switch you on to organized army temporarily. I can't really afford my army. Yeah, there we go. And we're going to go north. Right. I inherited the Arg of Uram. Cool. I'm going to grant that to a random noble of the Alkaz culture. There we go. But it'll pay for my war. That's pretty cool. I like that. Not enough to hire a boat, but enough to be in the war. Hey, our liege has won his war against this guy as well. Alright. So my liege is only in 2 wars now. He's in an adventure of invasion. And he's in a peasants' revolt. Wow, my liege has actually put his realm together again. Wow. Alright, well, good job him. As I said, he just needed to get out of that war and everything looks a lot better. Turns out I was 100% correct. Right. Walk up here. These guys also, they had mercenaries last time. That's why they were so much stronger. Yeah. Mind like a sieve, completely forgot that they had mercenaries last. I was like, why are they so much weaker? Because they had mercenaries. Yeah, so now we can just walk on top of them, though, without their mercenaries, and then we'll beat them up. Excuse me? Did you just hire a holy order or something? Where did you get another 2,000 troops? Yeah, these guys just randomly joined. Whoa. That's sneaky by the AI. I don't know how to... Yeah, I can get out of it by doing this. Okay. Did you have enough money for that? Okay. Well, we'll do a little retreat here. They're just going to sit here. They're basically being like, come, take our capital. Nothing bad will happen to you if you take our capital. Alright. I don't want to hire any of these guys. They didn't have the money to hire them. How did they get them on? How did they get so many troops on their side? They're not allied either. How did you do that? I guess they found one and they, yeah, they made an offer. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Primary defender currently counts in your realm. So what we need to do here is we need to back off, wait for these guys to go siege my land and then siege theirs. Is that right? I think so. So we want to sit like here. I could call my ally to the war, I suppose. Yeah, let's call my allies in. See if they'll join us. My sister died. That's unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, the problem is that these are almost all men-at-arms, which is a real problem for us because our army isn't. So we're going to wait over here for a little bit until our allies come over. We do have a lot of spearmen, which is good. I suppose that is a positive. It's also a horrible-looking disease. Yeah, that might get into our lands. Okay. So I can take a negative somewhere. I will choose this option. 75% chance that I don't take a negative. Wonderful. Cool. And we will wait in the Byzantines' lands for my allies. We'll be here any second now, I'm sure. Any second. Need a guardian for you. It's going to be my spy master. There we go. Any second now. This army... Oh, they're merging up first, I see. And then they're going to come join me. Hopefully. Although it doesn't... I mean, I'm saying that, but it doesn't actually look like that's what they're doing. Ally left war. Okay. You guys want to, like, head up here? You guys want to move your army? Okay, I'm going to move my army. They're just gonna sit here. Why would you raise your army and just sit there? That's some real player behavior out of you. Right, there we go. My dog ran away, I'll go get him. And, well, our dog was caught by my rival. Not good. You gonna move your army? You're just gonna sit here. It's really quite annoying that they're just sitting there, doing nothing. How can I convince them to join the war? I guess I'm just gonna have to go fight these guys. Yeah, alright, well. Here's the positive about fighting them, right? Even if they have a lot more men at arms, the positive about fighting them is that they have a lot of horsemen, right? Horsemen are countered by spearmen. We have spearmen. We have pikemen. So these guys are going to counter their side. So these guys are countered. They have a lot of spearmen. Their spearmen are going to counter our are going to counter our horsemen, but that's a smaller part of our army. Our skirmishers are going to counter heavy infantry, which they don't have. Horsemen are archers, pikemen are just the cav. So their pikemen are going to be untouched. They have spearmen here as well, and then light footmen. Yeah. So, I guess the question is, do our 600 spearmen do the job? And can our 600 skirmishers make up for it? Like, for the difference? I don't know. Let's have a look at knights for a second here. 28, 8, 5, 3, 12, 10, 4, 1, 15. So at least these guys only have one. I really wish the tooltips wouldn't do that. They only have one, but he's got 25, so that's basically our 28. And these guys, they have another 25 in there, so they have some pretty good knights as well. It thinks we'll win. Let's try it. Hey, we just got a bonus. Wonderful. I'll take a bonus. Right, let's go. I have to just fight you. I have no other option. These guys are not going to join. Oh, they're going to walk up here now that they think there's going to be a fight. I hate the AI. Okay, we actually lost pretty heavily. Well, couldn't sit there all day and wait, so that's my defense. We really needed them to move. They've decided to move as far as Ardistan. They've moved one province. I love also that we have enough boats, apparently, to make our way back home. Outliving a child. Okay. They're going to merge with us. That's what I like to see. So they're going to come up here and merge now. They weren't merging because they didn't know the AI, the other army existed, right? So now they're going to come up with us. Okay. You've rescinded my appointment as spy master. How dare you? I agree. How dare you? Right. Come with me. We are heading up this way. We are heading up this way. There we go. Join me. He will. Fantastic. We have a new person who is a successor to this. Wonderful. Follow me. Just dragging the AI along here. How badly did we lose? Could have been worse. It was a 3-for-1. I'll send something through. They're just trying to make this guy like us. Why don't you want to come with us? What's your problem? Is it because that's as far as you've ever been, and if you take one more step, it'll be the furthest you've ever been? Is that why you don't want to come with us? There we go. Right. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. One province at a time. Alright. I've lost my master of the hunt. My daughter has also been my daughter was born stillborn. Okay. So now we head down here. And now we head back up. And 2 provinces. This person passed away. I can no longer sway him. Alright. Now we move up here. You really don't want to walk through the Byzantines. You're like certain you don't want to do that. Alright, what if we go to the what if we go down here and we get on a boat? How do you feel about boats? Are you into boats? Alright, let's see if we can get you on a boat. Okay, I'm committing to boat strat. They're coming with us to the boats. Wonderful. Are you gonna make it? They're making it onto the boats. My god, they're doing it. Okay. Now they're heading up to us. Look at that. Wonderful. Now we're gonna go to the next one. We're going to the Caspian Sea. Right, like further up. Need a new chancellor. It's gonna be you. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna land in Tengiz. Are you okay with this? Landing. Yeah, they're gonna attack us as we land, which is horrible, because we're recently disembarked. Can I escape? No. They went to a different province, huh? Oh, you think you should go to this one, do you? Do you now? Well, that would have been useful had you been... right. War is over. We'll move on. Lost 200 gold in the war. Trying to convince the AI that they wanted to join us. Convinced them and they decided to go somewhere else. We now have access to jihads. Wonderful. We'll see how that goes. My son has come of age. Okay, he's very average. I'll disband my armies, and then I guess we'll stay at peace then. I can pay homage to my liege. Alright, I will give him nothing. I don't really want to travel there. I don't have the money for that. Alright. Well, this is where we're going to end the episode for today. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.